Pretty good weekend. You guys come home. You take 3 or 4. Your happy thoughts on the performance this weekend?
Well, before the 4-game series started, I said we take out 3 or 4. It's good. They got some hitters. They got some speed, and their pitching. They had the pitcher of the year out there, and she went away with 3 losses. They brought her in the first day to put the fire out. We scored 4 runs off of her. That was their fault. They didn't warm her up. All of a sudden, they're up 4 and they're going to win the ball game. They put their ace in there, and she's not warm, and she walks the batter, hits the batter, and we get a base hit, and we win the ball game. So I was pleased that we won. I was upset that we lost the game, the 4-3 ball game, or 5-4 ball game. I sent her run home. Should never sent home. And the ball went through, and when the ball gets by, and you got really, that run is about thirds to score. But we had one of our slowest runners, and the ball hits, it bounces right back to the catcher. How often, next year you have to have a padded backstop. I mean, this is happening all over and ruining ball games for people. Next year you have to have a padded backstop, so that ball stops, so you don't make that kind of a mistake, because it's a reaction game. Every second, people travel 20 feet, and that's 20 feet.
Let's talk about the pitching. Obviously, getting much better results this year than years past. I'm sure you still have to get some of the ERA down, but Perez, outstanding. The staff looked pretty good out there.
Well, we knew Perez was a potential winner here. I didn't think Obima was in the same category, and we were counting a lot on Williams. Williams is struggling, and the 2 freshmen are carrying us. And you had Williams on earlier, and she knows the game. I mean, she can talk to you all day about softball, and she knows what she has to do. But she's willing to do it, and she's not sour grapes about it. Most pitchers of her caliber would be sour grapes about it. So kudos to her for that. And she helps our pitchers. Every player out there is a coach. We have players that have been from great programs and great ASA programs where they get the best coaching in the country. And so everybody out there, we have 23 coaches out there.
And Hannah came in here, hey, pitcher. I'm sure you'd like to see a lot more from her in the circle, but she's really made up for it with the bat. I mean, the stats kind of speak for itself.
And she's not swinging a good bat right now. I see a flaw in her hitch. And actually, thanks to the paper, they took a picture of her swing, and we're using that to show her where she's making a mistake. She's not squashing the bug with her back foot. She's off balance. She's leaning into the pitch, and you see the back. She's not getting any power out of her hips.
She's off. She's closing in on another milestone for her, and the second all-time on home runs. I can't say that.
There's a girl down in Dominguez Hills has hit 10. A throwback from Eastern Illinois that's come back to roost in her hometown. Went away, came back. They get a lot of those transfer students. We don't get too many of them. Stoff's problem right now. Sure, she's hitting the ball, but she's so eager up there because they're not pitching to her, so she's swinging some bad pitches. And they're going to, if you know her, you're going to try and pitch around her, but sometimes that's hard. And she got hit, and an umpire didn't give her the base, and I still haven't figured that one out. She didn't move. And they plunked her 3 times earlier, and he said, no, she stuck her knee out, and I don't think the umpires have adjusted to that rule yet. They're still applying the old rule, at least in our case.
Well, you guys take a break from conference play. Dominican comes in, a team with the bats struggle. They're having issues scoring runs and difficult go at it. What do you know about Dominican, and what can you tell us about tomorrow?
Well, first of all, we played Dominican 3 times last year. We swept them in a doubleheader. A month later, we beat them at the tournament, and they beat us. So, and they got basically the same pitchers back. So it's a matter of us hitting the ball and our pitchers not giving up a bunch of runs. Last year, our pitching ERA was around, team-wise, was about 6.5. Well, you give up 6.5 runs, that's tough to get them every time out. Even if you hit the ball, it's still tough because you hit the ball right at them, you get doubled off. And anybody can beat you. Look at this league, the CC2A, everybody. Last week, San Francisco takes 3 from Dominguez Hills. Dominguez Hills on paper looks pretty good. They got 2 good pitchers,
You a believer in momentum? You keep on stringing wins more, kind of getting everybody believing in themselves and moving forward.
I think that's our topic of the day with our team, is that we're improving. We got a ball game was lost in the first inning. We lost it. We get 2 chances for a double play, all dealing with the third baseman, a freshman basically. Ground ball to her. She throws home. She hits the runner in the back. That was a made-to-order double play. Then we get another double ground ball to third baseman. She goes home. We get the runner, and Hyatt tries to get the runner to third instead of going to first for the double play because he didn't have a very good speedy hitter up there, and she throws it away at third. She had all day to make that pivot. So what we're going to work on today is, third to first, home to third, home to first, and that's what beat us. We lost in the first inning. We're playing catch-up, which changes our game plan. We haven't even batted. We're down 3 runs. That takes away a lot of what you can do. The steal. I stole and I shouldn't have. And they threw the girl out, got her in the helmet. I thought she was in there. And anytime you tag someone in the head, they're in there. But I've learned not to get in an altercation with the umpires. It doesn't pay off. So she was in there, or it could have gone either way. And then the next girl hits one out. First home run of the season for her. I was figuring it's going to take 2 hitters to get 2 hits. We're down batting with 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9. So we don't have 2 hits down there. Now Wink is starting to come on with her hitting, and she's hitting up about 280. Well, that's a vast improvement from 200. So Wink's starting to hit the ball. Pena's, we got about 6 girls hitting 300, and their pitching wasn't that bad. The girl that beat us through pretty hard and pretty good. We had our chances. Like I said, I didn't do a very good job at third base, and give me a normal backstop and we score. But that ball ricocheted back, and they got it, and they got us out. But you have to make a decision. You don't have time to think about it. How's the ball going to bounce when it hits the back on an overthrow? Well, it bounced